movie.
It feels like a movie.
Yeah. You're so good at that. How are you so good at that?
Thank you so much. Yeah, slurp that tea.
It's
Slurp it. We're right.
We're so correct.
Don't comment that we're wrong because we're right. Don't. Don't be commenting no when it's yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to As Seen In.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Today is such a fun episode. We're going to be talking about our favourite and least favourite tropes, or actually not even talking about them, just rating different tropes. Yeah, today we're going to be talking about different tropes. We've done this before. People loved it. Thank you so much.
People did.
Check it out if you haven't already. I think it's in season 2. But yeah, that's what we're doing today.
Yeah, what we did last time was we came to the episode each with tropes, but today we're looking at the same list, discussing if we like them or not, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a chit chat.
Such a chit chat.
No stress, just a chit chat.
Also, we want to say quickly before we start, if you don't follow us already on socials, make sure you do. Thank you so much for all the love recently. We are so overwhelmed with all the support. It's actually ridiculous.
Yeah, we actually are... we're moving up in the world, I guess. You know what I mean? We have some... And actually, now we're doing this in order, we can say things that are coming up because this will be episode 4.
Yeah.
So we can say we're doing things.
Like, should we tell them about...
Should we tell them? We should tell them.
We should tell them.
Okay. Do you want to tell them?
No, you tell them.
No, I feel nervous about that.
Okay, you tell them.
Okay. So basically, guys, we're doing a few press junkets this week.
Not us doing press junkets.
What the hell?
So if you're not subscribed to us or follow us on Instagram and YouTube specifically, make sure you go over there because we're going to be posting our full press junkets. One of the movies is going to cinemas.
Yeah.
Like,
one of the movies is starring Tom, I can't pronounce his surname, I don't want to butcher it, but Enzo from Stranger Things. Like, he's in the movie we're doing the press junket for. What? And
it's going in cinemas. I'm so nervous for that, but it's going to be so fun.
And that's in person, and we're doing another one over Zoom.
Yeah.
Before, but we are going to a hotel to interview people that are in this film, Hilma, coming out in UK cinemas.
Yeah, make sure you go check it out and check out our interview whilst you're there. We're so excited.
Yeah, we're shitting ourselves. So you better support us in this journey. Otherwise, that's what you're going to get. So yeah, that's coming up.
That's so coming up so soon.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about these tropes.
Yeah.
I have a list. This is a list of 150 romance tropes, but there are tropes that I think can...
Fine. Well, there's lists.
There's literally 150 tropes. We're not going through all of them. So... He's literally my favourite person on TikTok ever. Okay. Enemies to lovers.
My fave.
It's probably the best trope to ever exist.
It's absolutely my favourite.
What's your favourite enemies to lover situation?
I haven't got Vaseline on tattoo, so my lips are smacking around, but it's okay. I have to just pretend they are. No, you go.
I was gonna say 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah, one of the best.
I think that's probably one of the best enemies to lovers.
You know what it is about enemies to lovers is that it's predictable, and I don't care.
It's predictable, yeah, in the best way.
Like Kate and Anthony in Bridgerton season 2. Someone commented on our TikTok about that, saying enemies to lovers, and I was like, yeah. It's just so good.
But the only reason, do you think it was predictable because we'd seen the trailer, or do you think it was predictable?
No.
Okay.
It's bloody predictable. I'm sorry, they looked at each other like they wanted to rip each other's clothes off.
I know.
Episode 1.
Yeah, so is that... it's not really true enemies to lovers,
I would have been more
opinion.
Shocked if they hadn't ended up fucking getting together.
Well, yeah, but I feel like it wasn't true enemies to lovers because there was tension from the start. It wasn't like they truly hated each other.
Yeah,
they were pretending to hate each other.
It was a facade.
It was such a facade. So it's like, I do love the fake enemies to lovers as well. Like, what's his name? Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds in The Proposal.
I don't care for romance movie. I'm so sorry. I've probably seen that, but it's not sticking
What
out.
do you mean? That's one of the most iconic rom-coms. That's like... That invented the genre rom-com, in my opinion. Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds in The Proposal. Guys, if you've seen it, comment, because I need some support on this. It's so great. You haven't seen it?
Like, I have, probably, when I was younger. Yeah, if I'm sitting in my room and I'm going to watch a movie, am I fuck going to watch something like that? I'm sorry, not to be like, I'm different, but I am different.
Kaylee.
Yeah, I go for like, I don't know, just not that. I really believe you, because I do have the odd rom-com that I like.
Sandy, though. You like Sandy?
Who's Sandy?
Sandra Bullock.
Sandy, fuck off. I love Sandy.
I love her so much. Did you watch The Lost City with her and Daniel Radcliffe? That was funny.
Yeah.
I was cackling in the cinema.
Yeah.
I used to think I'm not a comedy person because they don't make me laugh. But this year, 2022 and 2021, I've been laughing in the cinema.
You are so twisted. You're sick and twisted.
What do you mean?
Because you think that Friends is a comedy, but you don't laugh at actual comedies. Oh my goodness.
Friends is one of the greatest.
We won't be friends after this episode.
Kaylee. Friends is one of the greatest TV shows.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying it. I don't watch it because it's ha comedy.
But why do you watch it?
Comfort, like, it makes me feel like comforted, background noise. I'm not too fussed about what's going on. I've watched it all, don't get me wrong. Don't be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I've literally watched it all.
So you respect the show?
Yeah, it's just not a comedy, like a ha comedy. Yeah, slurp that tea.
It's a comedy. It's a comedy. Anyway.
Okay, well, I'm glad you enjoyed The Lost City.
Thank you. Opposites attract. I feel like this is very life imitates art. Do you know what I mean? Or art imitates life.
I do feel like this can either be done really well or really like badly.
Yeah, do you have an example of opposites attract?
I do.
What?
Actually, no, I don't. Because it's, first of all, surely it's like a lot of the time up to interpretation what an opposite is.
Yes, but I think there's a really obvious way to do opposites attract.
Go.
Where it's the jock and the nerd.
Okay, yeah.
But that's at a very like, that's not like a movie as Harry Styles would say. That's like a
the thing I like
Disney
most about
kind
this
of movie.
Is it feels like a movie.
You're so good at the accent. What the hell?
Thank you. That wasn't even my best
It's like
work.
a movie.
It feels like a movie.
Yeah.
Movie.
You're so good at that. How are you so good at that?
Thank you so much.
What the hell?
Guys, give me a call if you want me to do anything in your films. I can do it.
Honestly, can't see right now.
Back to that, because I had something I was going to say, and I don't know if people... You know, we've been causing quite a stir recently of things we've been saying.
Yeah, not
like,
the controversy.
Not even on purpose.
Not on purpose at all, but I feel like people... This is what we were saying. We are not a drama podcast in any shape or form. We just like sharing our opinions, talking about film, talking about TV, music, entertainment in a fun way, you know, with some substance.
People don't agree.
And whenever you talk about film or TV or anything creative, obviously everyone's going to have a different opinion.
Yeah.
But what the difficulty in that is we're talking, we have our differing opinions or we agree, and then it stays within the confines of this. You put it on social media, everyone has their opinion, as they have the right to.
Yeah, for sure.
But then it's like, hold on, guys.
We're right.
We're so correct.
Don't comment that we're wrong because we're right. Don't be commenting no when it's yes. Keep it to yourself. It makes me upset. No, I don't find it upset, especially when we have differing opinions, because I like to see other people's point of view.
Really, really
I
great.
interact in the comments and I'm like, okay, if you don't agree, what do you think?
Yeah.
Either you shut your trap or you give me a reply and I'm like, absolutely agree or disagree or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's when people say mean things about us.
No.
And I'm like, but what did I do?
The mean things are obviously very uncalled for, but the differing opinions, so good, especially when it's just in a respectful way. Like when you just be like, actually, I don't think that way. Yeah. I think this. And it's like, really interesting. Yeah. Thank you for that different perspective. Now we can all, you know, expand our brains a bit. Yeah. But yeah, we've gone on such a tangent.
But you know the opposites attract thing, right? This is not something I wasn't going to say it, but I'm going to say it because I have every right to say it. There's a trope where it's like, not even necessarily the ugly girl, but the fat girl gets with the fit guy. There's two ways. I don't care for the duff, but there's two.
It's such a bad movie.
It's terrible. First of all, yeah, it's not great. But I think
casting was
Sierra
terrible.
Burgess as a loser is an example of like how not to do it, and My Mad Fat Diary is an example of how to do it.
Okay, I haven't watched My Mad Fat Diary, but I didn't enjoy Sierra Burgess either.
No, I don't.
I only watched it because Noah Centineo was in his rom-com era, and I was like, let me support the guy. I'll watch everything he's in. But when Sierra Burgess came out, I was like, guys, what's going on? And then that Tall Girl movie came out. And I was like, I'm not even like, stop now. Yeah, let's write something new.
It's just like fit people can find people attractive.
And do you know what
it doesn't have to be a big deal.
And do you know what hurts me the most about that? I know we're not trying to make this a thing, but like I feel like it shows this younger generation of young girls and guys
Yeah.
that attract like physical
Yeah.
features are the only thing that we should be valued for.
I don't know why we can't have a movie where like a fat girl falls in, like a guy falls in love with a fat girl, but it's not. They don't even mention the fact she's fat.
Same when it comes to other features like race, sexuality.
Yeah, 100%.
It shouldn't be something
100%.
that's like, oh my gosh, you're
Yeah.
this. Like just
we can't be together, but I'm falling for
Yeah.
you. It's like it should just be. Why can't we just have a couple that are normal looking, and
Yeah.
then we don't mention the fact that they're.
yeah.
It's weird that they're together.
Exactly,
Shouldn't
because
be, like,
couples,
going out of your way.
relationships are all shapes, sizes,
100%.
races,
Yeah, not just
genders.
females as well. Just to clarify,
Literally, so
like,
many.
literally
anyone.
everyone. Don't make your entire movie about them. And I say that sounds hypocritical because of my Mad Fat Diary as an example, but it's not, because it's a show, for example. I mean, It's a show, not a movie, is what I'm trying to say. So they have a lot more time to explore other characters. But Sierra Burgess being based around that, like, I know you're trying to do good, but I don't know, it kind of missed the mark.
But do you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, a show like Heartstopper, where they explored sexuality, they didn't do it in a way which was like, this is so abnormal.
Yeah, 100%.
And we're making it like a cool thing that they're allowing it or something.
No, it's not. It wasn't
it's
like
just,
that at all.
It's literally like, this is how the world is. Live life.
Exactly.
And like embrace it.
Yeah,
whatever.
that wasn't like, I can't be with you because I'm cool and you're gay.
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
I think I fancy you.
Yeah, and it's,
it was like,
and it's
so
like,
nice.
okay, cool, nice. Let's explore this. Not just like, oh my gosh, this is like.
Agree.
I
loved it.
I just Heartstopper.
Yeah.
Has such a special place
I
in
love
my
that
heart.
show.
Oh,
We're
anyway.
going to be interviewing everyone on the cast.
Please.
That was actually something we said before we even like started the season 3. We were like, how cute, or like how nice. Just so cute. I love them all.
I'm just so happy that exists for young people.
100%.
You know, like it's so like we didn't really have stuff like that.
No.
Not that we're not young. We're literally 22 and 23.
Yeah.
But like it's, I'm just so.
Yeah.
so
No, I know
happy.
what you mean.
Okay.
Yeah, that was cute. Oh, you just love it. Oh.
Okay, damsel in distress.
Hate the fact. I hate it when the man has to be the savior.
Facts.
Like, why can't there be? I don't know. If it's a damsel in distress, but things can only be fixed because a white, young. Okay, people hate when we mention race. A young man comes and saves.
No, do you know why people
know what I
hate when
mean?
they mention race? Because race doesn't affect them.
You know.
That's it. If no one would have a problem. Like, race is a
when
thing.
we were talking about, and this is the thing we were talking about earlier with that controversy, when we made that video about the "Don't Worry, Darling" thing.
Oh yeah.
I just want to say we caused a stir because I was not saying anyone pointing fingers saying anyone was racist. I was saying the action of two. It wasn't 2 or 3. We had Gemma Chan, we had
Kiki Lane.
and
Ari Sanchez.
Yeah. Sanchez, who was supposed to be her husband in it. 3
And the only
people of colour, and the only people. Well, I think Violet maybe maybe she's not. It doesn't matter. The point is, no one was pointing fingers saying anyone was racist. We were just saying, surely if you had a brain or you were open to looking at things from a different way, it could have been seen as slightly interesting that had happened and that the actress had come out and said something.
Exactly. It would be so different if we were just pulling stuff out of thin air. But the fact that she said, and I think a lot of the time, as I said, people love to say, oh, you're just jumping to race, you're just jumping to this, you're just jumping to this, you know, minority inequality, all of this, because it doesn't affect them.
Yeah. And because and because you don't have the, like, you literally, no, like, I can't even, you don't have the mind to open up to any possibility. Like, again, we're not saying that's what was happening, but if we didn't think about that as an option, then we're just looking past something like that.
I saw a video from Viola Davis. She was recently at a TIFF festival, and she was talking about black actors and actresses and how they're not respected and valued in the same way as white actors and actresses. Look it up. I'm not pulling this out of thin air. And she was like, it's because black people aren't seen as like celebrity actors. They're seen as athletes, musicians. And it's just interesting when you bring that up. Everyone's so quick to jump at it. And it's like, unless you're a black actress saying like they're wrong, fine. That's your opinion.
100%.
But if you're just like someone else, you're not an actress, you're not black, who are you to tell them that they're wrong?
You're right. And so many people commenting on our video were white. And it made me laugh because...
Didn't I see someone... I'm not even going to...
I value I value everyone's opinion on it.
Yeah.
I would happily discuss it with everyone. Again, we're not saying it was racist. It's just an observation of how the action could be perceived as so. And people commenting saying, why does everything have to start with race? I was looking at people's profiles. You're all white. No, okay, because I'm going to get in trouble for that. Majority of the comments saying that were from what I could tell, white people. And that's where I'm like, if I'd gone on someone's profile and it was someone black saying that, you have every right. You know what I mean?
And even then, everyone is allowed to have different opinions. Yeah. But we were literally just relaying the info from the actress herself. The end.
And yeah, she didn't say anyone was racist.
Yeah, exactly.
But she made shady remarks, and it was just... And also, if we don't look at the fact they're people of colour, because yeah, everyone gets cut from movies all the time. We know that. I was making that clear in the comments. Like, we know. Yeah. I literally work in film. I know people get cut. But it is rare for someone to come out and say something. Yeah. And if we don't look at it in, like, multiple points of view, we're never going to get anywhere.
Yeah, I think more people just need to support and pay attention to black actors and actresses when they say things. Because clearly, from the discussions we're having and from the comments and from, why is Viola Davis literally one of the greatest actresses of all time still having to have this conversation?
She is.
She's literally, people call her the Black Meryl Streep. No, she's Viola Davis. She's
literally her own person.
She is her.
Yeah.
That's it.
I love her.
I love her so much.
I love her.
She is... If I ever met her, I would break down in tears.
I would freak out.
How to Get Away with Murder?
Oh, I love it so
Anyway,
much.
that was way too long of a
I'm
rant.
sorry, I just feel like we had to cover it. And I know people aren't even going to see this because it's going to be in the full episode. And
people watch the full episode. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys. It's hard to make shorts that we post on TikTok out of that without anyone taking everything we say out of context.
Yeah.
But I thought we had to address it because we're clearing the air. We're not calling anyone racist. We're just having a discussion about how people could see it.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the tropes, obviously.
What about Friends to Lovers?
I like Friends to Lovers.
What's a good example of Friends to Lovers?
I do like Friends to Lovers. But then I find that there isn't that many good ones because it's always like, I don't know.
I think Friends to Lovers is good. They do a lot of TV shows. Good Friends to Lovers in TV. But I'm struggling to think of one off the top of my head. Because it would have to be a really slow burn over time.
I do love a slow burn.
You'd have to see the friendship build, and then you'd have to see them get together, which is, in my opinion, way too much context to fit into a 120-minute movie or something.
Yeah, you're right. Friends to Lovers.
I can think maybe like in Vampire Diaries, for example. You know how like Bonnie, they weren't really lovers though.
Bonnie and Jeremy, you mean?
Yeah, like Bonnie and Jeremy. They were kind of friends to lovers.
Friends growing up, I guess.
Like that. Like when it's like, oh, they're together now.
Do you know what I prefer? When you don't see it coming.
Yeah, well, that's difficult for you because you see everything coming, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's
I never see anything coming. It could be the two main characters getting together, and I'm like,
never thought that would happen. No, I don't know. I can't think of any either. Okay, comment down below any great Friends to Lovers that you think. Because I can't think of any, but I know I like the trope as a trope.
Yeah, I just saw a trope which was step-siblings. Who the hell? What is going on? Pardon? How is that a romance trope? Tell me right now. Unless this is a whole different network we're talking about.
It's giving porn. I don't know, because, like, again, anything we say, everyone's going to be like, they're not even blood related. Like, okay.
No, sorry, that's where I draw the line.
Okay,
that's where I draw the line. I don't care.
I don't care. If you've grown up maybe for 10 years as children.
To be fair.
Oh, I know you're thinking of one now.
I'm thinking of Serena and Dan in Gossip Girl. They were step-siblings at a point, but they were together before.
Yeah, but I also hate Serena, so I don't back any of that.
No, but that's a good example of the trope. I can't think of...
What is something I've watched?
Step-siblings that get together.
I've actually had that. I've actually seen
No judgment. Actually, such judgment. I don't care. I'm sorry.
It's kind of different if, like, maybe you meet when your parents... No, it's still bizarre.
No, it's different.
Still bizarre.
It's different if you were together before you became step-siblings.
Yeah, or, like, before your parents met.
Not you growing up together.
Oh, my God.
As, like, step-siblings for, like, 15 years and then getting together.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, if you've grown up as siblings, then it's a bit different.
Yeah.
If you know, there's obviously, like, people going to really fucking disagree on this, I guess. But I feel like if you've grown up as siblings, it's kind of bizarre. If you've met in later life and maybe it's, like, I don't know. It still feels weird, but I
think it's weird, personally.
If you've grown up as siblings, I think it's weird.
Yeah. Okay. Long distance relationship.
In a movie or TV?
In a movie specifically.
I don't particularly care for that trope.
I don't think I care for the trope just because, well, Gabriella and Troy in High School Musical 3.
They went long distance for like a whole day.
It was it felt substantial. It did feel substantial. I was there like, yeah, guys, I really feel for you. When he showed up to prom.
When he showed up in the pickup truck.
Yeah.
In her,
I cried. I did cry.
That made me horny. No, dead ass. I remember that.
So it made me cry.
Wait, do you remember your, do you actually remember your sexual awakening? Have we spoken about this
We have
before?
spoken about this.
What was yours?
I think it was Jesse in Hannah Montana, the bad boy. But that's kind of late. I don't know. I don't know if that, or Ben 10.
Yeah, I feel like I fucking heard you say that before, which is so concerning.
No, but then it's
Ben
funny.
10? Wet. Ben 10.
It's funny though, because my boyfriend actually low-key looks like him.
And he's called Ben.
Yeah.
You manifested that.
I manifested it.
Oh my god, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. I don't know, I think mine was that kiss in High School Musical. No, but
that's
I
so
had
late
one before,
though,
no.
yeah.
I mean, we were like 11, I definitely had something going
like
on
when you
before
were
then.
like early,
Sorry.
like young. I don't know.
Don't know, but I feel like that was one of them.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, secret admirer.
I feel like it could be a bit cringe.
Really?
I don't know. I feel like anything I'm thinking of to do with a secret admirer is something like in the Netflix original world of like, no hate to Netflix originals. I mean like the To All the Boys. I'm getting that vibe when I think of secret admirer.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a film where I would like to secret admirer.
To All the
done
Boys
right.
is a great. I really loved the first one.
Okay.
Did you not?
Yeah, it was fine. I think they're fine.
I think I just really love Lana Condor.
Yeah, I like her. I like her. Sure. Sure.
Okay.
I can't think of a secret admirer done right. My kind of romances are like the Pride and Prejudices of the world.
Yeah. Okay.
The periods, the old ones. Just the old ones.
Okay. Fine.
I don't know, the ones where do you know what I fucking hate as a trope?
What?
I don't know if it's a trope. Texts on screen. Oh my god. I hate it.
What
if
do you
there's
mean?
a movie
In
and
what
it's
way?
like popping up with them, I fucking hate.
I love that.
I fucking hate it.
Didn't we do that in our documentary? We made a documentary in third year.
Oh yeah, we did. But that was a documentary, really different. We were talking
fine.
about social media.
Yeah,
like
fine.
I hate when they. The only thing that did it okay was Heartstopper, and that's because they just showed the screen of the Instagram messages, and that was real.
Not when it's like
the graphic. Oh, what about it? And it's like, hey babe, you up? No, I hate it, and you know why I hate it? Because I like the old films where they didn't have phones, which makes me sound so cringe. But like in Pride and Prejudice, the Keira Knightley version, for example, they don't even kiss in that movie.
Really?
They don't even touch mouths.
I have seen that actually.
But the tension.
I think that's why you love Bridgerton
scene.
season 2 so much.
Yeah, no phones, nothing like. Oh, he texted me last night, and I don't want to hear.
Yeah.
Even I'm watching Gilmore Girls at the moment. Even
Love
then,
Gilmore
they barely
Girls.
have phones. They don't text each other.
Gilmore Girls is so iconic.
Are you happy that I'm watching it?
Yeah, I rewatch it every autumn.
Okay, well, I'm not going to do that probably. But...
Gilmore Girls and Gossip Girl. Gossip Girl is like my Thanksgiving time. Sorry. I know we don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but like because of the Thanksgiving episode in Gossip Girl, I think it's mandatory to watch around that time.
I don't know. I feel like, but I feel like I'm enjoying it so much. I said this to my sister. I was like, I actually think I'm just enjoying it because I don't have phones. I don't have to see some cringe graphic on the screen. I will never do that. If I make a movie, I will never do that.
When?
Hand on my heart. When will I make a movie?
Yeah, when we make a movie.
When we make it. I thought you meant like when we do that.
No!
I was like, Tassie, you're not following and supporting my dreams.
Like when we make a movie, not if.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have to speak into existence.
Don't put text on the screen.
Okay.
There's other ways you can do it.
Rags to riches. Cinderella.
Rags to riches.
I think every movie
like
based
it.
around Cinderella is rags to riches.
I do kind of like that.
Obviously. I quite like it. Think of Rags from Nickelodeon.
I do quite like it because often it turns dark when they get rich and famous.
Yeah.
And I like a dark, twisted. It's giving, I don't know what...
a Cinderella story. Just Cinderella.
Yeah.
Rags from Nickelodeon.
Yeah. I like Rags.
I love Rags.
That was
Nothing
great.
gets better than this.
I just like the Masquerade Ball.
Oh, I love.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's one of my least favorite tropes ever. You're
Masquerade.
telling me you can't recognize them?
Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god, you're right. Unless they've got a full body mask on.
Come on.
How are you not going to be like? You're like
Like
it was me.
Honestly, it's so childish. Like, come
But
on.
that's like saying Miley Stewart, Hannah Montana.
No.
My bitch just dyed her hair blonde. Like she was wearing a blonde wig and you were like, oh, you're Hannah Montana. And when it was
No.
younger, it made so much sense.
It made unbelievable amounts of sense. Guys, let us know what your favorite tropes are, or least favorite tropes are. What you think of these tropes, and if you haven't already, as we said, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on socials.
Yeah.
Listen on Spotify if you're watching us. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah,
whatever
guys,
you
if
feel.
you're listening, this
Yeah.
I'm having problems. It's the Vaseline not on my lips, making me like talk funny. If you are listening on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever, we are on cam.
Yeah.
We're caught on cam. I've said this before, but we're on camera. So if you want to watch us, or if there's moments in the audio that you have no idea what we're doing, it's probably because we're making faces at each other.
Yeah.
Check it out on YouTube.
Yeah. But
We'd
yeah,
love
thank you.
to see you there.
Thank you so much for listening and for watching, and we'll catch you next time on I've Seen It.